Each of us was given £1,500 and told to go off and buy a Porsche. We were then told to drive them to Brighton.
And then when we got there, we were told we had to spend the change from our 1,500 quid on doing the cars up. Well, that was going to be a bit of a problem for Jeremy, because he'd blown all 1,500 quid on his rubbish 928, and it had arrived in Brighton on the back of a low loader, which meant he was going to have to get it going first and then do it up on a budget of, well, nothing. Tall order.
Well, there are 3 shapes there, so presumably Jeremy's car made it. But let's start by seeing what changes James has made.
It looks exactly the same.
Is this putty?
No, it's bathroom sealant.
Look at the door! It's an old cabinet!
I've run out of money! OK, so the interior was a home-based bodge job, but my secret weapon was the gleaming condition of my engine bay.
How did you clean it?
With a man.
He's just spent his money on a man. You think that the Porsche judge man coming down is just going to be interested in concourse, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'd forgotten it was a Porsche judge.
Yes.
He'll be down at the old Pringle, probably.
I've been thinking ahead here.
Right.
You haven't done that.
In fact, Hammond had given his 924 sporting credentials it didn't deserve.
Look at that!
I did those, well, with a bit of help from an art college friend. You see, they're the Gulf racing colours.
I've just seen the gear knob.
Yes, that's quite a nice addition. I like that.
Yeah.
Can I just explain? I spent my money in the pursuit of performance. So it's been lowered, it's on new springs, new suspension, it's on lower profile tyres. It's a track car.
James!
Well, it's not.
no.
I found it
Have
and
you
I...
put a turbo on it?
Not actually, no.
Is this the turbo?
No, that's
Is that
no,
the
no,
turbo?
Is
that's
that the
not.
turbo?
No,
Is this the
none of
turbo?
those are the turbo.
Well done.
Good job you fitted the air intake. Right, let's see what Jeremy has achieved with no money.
Blackboard paint.
Jeremy, you plot. You're supposed to put the underseal on the bottom of the car.
You know those old Capri, the black bonnets?
That's what I was going for.
I thought I'd copy it.
Right.
Only I went over a bit, so I just kept going.
Whereas this looks much better, obviously.
How many cylinders has it got these days?
6 3/4.
I'm less worried having seen yours.
But laughing at each other was not a scientific measure. Our efforts had to be judged by the chairman of the judges of the famously fastidious Porsche Owners Club of Great Britain.
Morning, gentlemen. May, M-A-Y.
M-A-Y. And the registration, please, Mr. May.
Don't know.
Could you open the tailgate for me? Is that possible?
I'll have a go. Don't break it. The original door pull was missing from the car, and it's a very, very difficult component to get hold of these days, so I substituted the kitchen unit drop handle. And that, as you can see from the shape, is the rear windscreen wiper.
It's just it all looks like Tipex to me, and...
Yeah, well, I think that's because it is Tipex.
Oh, really?
And now for the big moment.
Come and see this, gentlemen.
James's sparkling engine bay.
Very good.
All original fittings?
All original, simply cleaned and polished. No fancy tricks, just elbow grease.
That's what we like to see. I'm a bit worried about the originality of the colour.
No, it's not an original colour. Have you ever seen the Blackbird, the SR71?
Yes, yep. There you go.
So not original, better.
Can we just have a peek?
Can you just flick the bonnet up for us? Thanks. There you go.
Excuse me.
That's my... yeah.
That's rather vulgar.
I think bling.
Really can't give you many points for the seats.
But you can't knock many off, because there's nothing wrong with them if they're not there.
True. Original stickers.
Stickers are.
Yes, they are.
rare.
Are they?
1 point
Quite
for those,
valuable.
then.
Right. Probably the most valuable bit
Yes.
of the car. That's not real, obviously.
What does that do?
Nothing.
While the judges retired to do their scoring, we dived into the next challenge.